that God had spoken and charged against the world of corrupt leadership. And you and I have seen that how corrupted the people under the time of Jeroboam II. They was wealthy at that time, but then they corrupt. The priests were supposed to teach the truth of God, but they failed their duty. The leaders were supposed to carry out justice, but they themselves also become corrupted. Leadership now mirrored the people's sin instead of correcting them. They forgot God's law and led people astray for personal gain. If you heard about the corruption in some of the socialist country, we see that corruption are everywhere. But recently, when the purge against corruption, you will see and hear the story of the high-ranking to even middle-ranking officer in the government, that they corrupt not just about a few million US dollars. They corrupt billions of US dollars. Could you imagine that? They exploit the people. They use the lands and the resources of the land to sell in order for their personal gains. And many companies want to come to invest, and they pay pride a lot of money, and all of those leaders just receive it, and then they begin to laundering the money and send the money overseas. They bought villas and even palaces all over the world, when the people are still suffering a lot with poverty. They're still suffering with the tragedies of life. They're still suffering with the flood, the earthquake, the natural calamities, and they are crying. But yet, the corrupt leaders corrupt millions and billions of US dollars, even in Asia. And those who are in the ranking or in the position that they allow the fake products, fake medicine to be given, to be sold to the people so that they can earn more and more. This is the world that you and I are living today. Hosea chapter 4 verse 7 said, the more priests they were, the more they sinned against me. They exchanged their glorious God for something disgraceful. They feed on the sin of my